Chapter 1. Brief Visit to the Central Plaza. We were set forth to our City of Light to visit the greatest achievement of terror in the last 13 millennia. Grandiose pioneer community and a model to follow for other communities, a utopian dream finally made manifest in the future. All her ideals carry a universal resonance, where the most sacred and best inside of us. Unique, the crowning masterpiece of the best of ingenuity in art, science, education and applied technology, nothing in its architectonic design was compromised, all done to splendidly express sacred geometry, beauty and practicality, a city worthy of the new man, the earthling sovereign integral of the galactic family. Gaia shines in space as an emerald jewel, and a sparkle glimmers in her North American territory. It is the City of Light of the Brother Veritus Community, as seen from afar in the outer space. In our visualization, we are going to travel as a group in a Merkaba vehicle traversing the space-time continuum to a future time of planet Earth. Our lightship goes to the north to the old Kansas state in the USA. There we fly over devastated and unpopulated areas by the calamitous earth changes. As we fly, we see at the distance the imposing and shining City of Light. It looks as if it has been transported from another world and another dimension. It sparkles brilliantly in the sunlight like a field of diamonds on a vast prairie. We also notice its harmonious and symmetrical geometry. Our ship lands on an avenue. We come out of the ship and get together, exchanging impressions of what we see. There is a sign that shows the name of the avenue. It reads, Ashtar Boulevard. Buildings are several stories high, aligned on both sides of the avenue. They have vivid colors that differentiate one building from the next. Their architecture is impressive and rich in details. Whilst we admire these architectonic marvels, we see a group of persons travelling in levitating platforms. They seem happy and smiling and greet us with a bow. We have not experienced a ride on these platforms, only have read about them in the community plan. People wear clothing of bright colours, as of gauze, floating, some of pastel colour. Ladies wear dresses. We see a group of children playing races with their flying skating boards. The ambience is of peace, tranquility and happiness. We notice that on the sidewalk there is a levitating platform station. Curious, we get closer to the station to detail the platforms. They have a front with a control panel on the top. The machine has chairs aligned on both sides and supporting handrails at the back of the chairs. We notice that some people approach the machines and give them a verbal command. Then they climb on them and the machines start floating slowly, then raise more and go to the commanded place. In front of the avenue, we see a fence of dividing rails to where we go. When we get there are no automobiles, it is only a very wide pedestrian avenue. We notice that there is a river down below where people are taking a bath. They are happy, swimming whilst listening to music. The water seems pleasant temperature because people do not shiver but enjoy normally. There are palm trees and plants of many different places of the earth on both sides of the river, making the landscape look idyllic. We see pedestrian bridges that allow the passage to the other side of the river. To our left, we see far away something like an immense plaza where people are heading to. We decide to go there. We copy others and we go to the station of floating platforms and take some. When our group accommodates on them, we give them a command as we have seen others doing before and we go there. Our platforms rise about 2 meters from the floor and go to the plaza crossing wide avenues. Far away, we see that the architecture is not the same. The homes are quite separate from each other. There are green zones and little parks among them. The architecture is varied, creative and theme-like. As we approach the plaza, we see many floating platforms and people of all colours wearing strange garments, some definitely out of this planet. In the plaza, we see a platform station, so we decide to stop there. The plaza is impressive in size. The floor is of a golden colour and shines. It is translucent and of a single piece, clean and impeccable. At the far side and to the left, we see an obelisk, and near it an immense statue of a human being. From its forehead falls down what looks like a transparent crystal strip that has the shape of the university campus, and above it there is a sign that reads, "Hu-Man." This statue is represented on strong canvas-like banners. They hang from posts with university information. On them it is outlined the representation of the statue as if it were a logotype of the university. Our admiration is so grand to see at the far end, in front of us, an imposing palace, marvellous, with banners that hang on its fortified towers. Minarets of different sizes sprinkle the architecture that contrasts with the light blue sky dotted with few clouds. We agreed to go there, but someone warns us that today the castle is closed to the public because the king, Divine Master Esu Immanuel Sananda, is in a meeting again. Again, we remark, but he is always in meetings, we say among ourselves, smiling. So we decide to return to our past and to come back again some other day. We return on our floating platforms to our Merkaba ship on the Ashtar Boulevard, and there we leave the platforms in the station. We enter our lightship and share our exciting experience describing what each one of us detailed as our ship travels by the space-time fabric to take us back to the temple. Our ship descends on our etheric temple's garden, and we come out marvelled with what we saw and feeling joy and gratitude in our hearts.